What's going on, everybody? Dodgeman here with a video for you, and I'm going to put in my opinion on this whole Game Pass price hike. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of subscription services. I only pay for them mainly just to play online. That was when I was on my Xbox and when I was on my PlayStation. Now, I just recently went to PC, built my own PC, and simply because I got tired of dealing with streaming to Twitch and then streaming to YouTube. It was always hazy, and my internet was good, hardwire connection, and I just couldn't stand it no more. So I bought a Steam Deck, test out PC gaming, and then I bought a ROG Ally, and from that point, I just decided to go ahead and build my PC. Now, $30 a month and $360 a year. That's pretty expensive. Not even gonna lie to you. Now, yeah, I've got a PC and I could do the $15 or $16 Game Pass Ultimate, but to be honest with you, I'd rather buy my games and just be done with it. But at the end of the day, as a gamer, you're gonna have to decide for yourself whether or not that's worth it or it's not. Me personally, I don't think it's worth it, and they just pretty much changed the price because they're greedy. And it kind of doesn't add up to me because they said they made a $5 billion profit on Game Pass, but then the next following day they upped the price. Don't sound right to me. But at the end of the day, you can still use the subscription service. And then there's other subscription services like Ubisoft Plus, and I think a couple of other ones too, including which I know a certain person that likes to use Gamefly, which shout out to you, cowboy. Gamefly is another way if you don't mind waiting a little bit and getting to play all the new title releases whenever they come out. But at the end of the day, it's not going to really make much of a difference. You're going to pay for these games one way or the other. But $30 a month, all I can say is they better give a pretty good reason why, because I see a lot of the Xbox community mad about this, and they got every right to be. But to me, I never thought that that was going to work anyways. I mean, you put all your new games day and day on a subscription service and nobody really buys them. Yeah, some people buy them, but you know that's not entirely true to a certain degree. But what do I know? I mean, it's just my opinion on it. But you're going to pay for games one way or the other. Simple as that. Only question is, how do you want to do it? Now, the Xbox console, the Series X mainly, is a good console, and I had some good times on it. But now the console is $800 for a 2 terabyte and $650 for a 1 terabyte with a disk drive, when these consoles first sold for $499. Nobody bought them at $499. What makes you think they're going to buy them at a higher price? It doesn't make sense. Even with the economy and this whole tariff thing that's going on, I mean, honestly, how many purchases do you think Microsoft is actually going to get? I don't think they're going to get any more. I mean, even with this new Xbox ROG Ally handheld, which I'm going to make a separate video on that and give you my opinion on it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, definitely not what I would do, but then I don't know anybody else's financial situations neither. So, you don't have to pay $30 every month. You can subscribe and then unsubscribe the next month. or whatever you want to do if a new game release comes out, and then you do that. Unless they change the rules on whenever you subscribe, then that's a whole different ballgame. But we'll see. But anyways, guys, thought I'd give you my opinion on this because at, I'm glad I left series consoles whenever I did, because now I ain't really got to worry about that. Not that I really worried about it anyways, because I hardly ever use that Gamepass Ultimate. But that's just me. Everybody's different. But y'all keep gaming. You game on PlayStation, game on Xbox if you still like the console, game on Nintendo, you game on PC. At the end of the day, as long as you're gaming, you're going to be alright. Alright, so I'll see y'all in the next stream. Dodgeman out.